Just a little sip today, still pretty hot. Oh my god, guys, Nike Supreme Week 10. I thought it was supposed to be trash. Oh my god, not enough Supreme branding. Supreme is dead, we're never copping it again. Well, guys, today we're talking about every single thing that sold out from Supreme Week 10. And you might be surprised, but it's more than you might be led to believe. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel on our way to 3,000 subs. Also have memberships available for exclusive app icons for the stream, early access to videos, exclusive videos, and more. So if you want to do any of that, please show me love in the description down below. I really appreciate it. So here we are on Supreme's web store on the new tab. And boy, oh boy, was I pretty surprised on all the items that actually ended up selling out this week. Pretty solid numbers from the Nike collaboration and a couple of the regular items that just came out. Let's get right into it. First things first is this Nike Ripstop pullover. I mean, this thing is really clean. I love this gradient colorway. I said it in my drop list video. Even though it doesn't have a ton of Supreme branding, pretty minimal Nike branding, I think that's fine. It's a clean collaboration. Maybe it's not for everyone, but 168 bucks, yeah, it's sold out. The matching track pants too, same thing kind of goes here. I would say the Ripstop pullover is probably a little bit better, but I do like this swoosh down here at the pant leg. It looks pretty cool. The Supreme on the back pocket, just a low-key little pair of track pants, and actually 138 bucks for Supreme isn't terrible at all. Next up, the denim puffer vest. This guy I feel like was pretty hard to get. You definitely had to target this guy right off the rip. We got the zipper right there, the Nike swoosh, and then on the back you got Supreme. I think this blue denim one is probably my favorite one. I'm not a huge vest guy. Used to have an Adidas vest, but it's been many moons since that day, boys. Moving right along to the DJ Khaled swim shirt. Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
This is what I think of right here. Don't know why. I feel like DJ Khaled would pull up in this guy in like a double XL, maybe custom triple XL for our big boy over there. But this guy is pretty silly. I'm not a big fan of this mesh shirt, but people loved it and paid 128 bucks for a mesh shirt. And I'm like, fair enough, okay. The Supreme Nike hooded sweatshirt. Hey, shout out to our boy Ernest Khan, moderator, friend of the channel. He caught this guy in pink, and I think this was a really nice sleeper pick. Not a ton of people were targeting these. I feel like, I want to say these were not the first items to sell out, but they definitely went, they're all sold out right now, 148 bucks. Still, no pictures of the back. Is there a back hit, Ernest? We need to know ASAP. The matching sweatpants to go along with them, same kind of price point, 138 for the pants to match the tops. I've said it once, I'll say it again. If you guys have never had a matching pair of sweatpants, track pants, whatever, you need to do yourself a favor and do that ASAP. The established crew neck from the regular season drop actually sold out in a few colorways. We still have this heather gray and small, black is sold out, red, full size run surprisingly, violet sold out, and clay sold out. This guy, I never really like these shirts, but people tend to actually gravitate towards the small boxes with some various other text. 148 bucks, yeah. It was sold out. The Nike denim shorts also sold out. I mean, of course, had someone in the chat during my live stream asking me how these guys fit. I don't even know if they sold as probably waist sizes. They probably didn't do small, medium, large. We will find out when we go to StockX at the second half of the video. So be sure to stick around till the end so you can look at all of the prices for all these items with me and kind of place your bets right now what you think is reselling for the most. But anyway, these shorts actually match the vests. Kind of didn't really realize that, but they do. They got the nice Nike embroidery as well. And these three colors, 128, sold out. The terry mesh back 5 panel. I'll admit, I was kind of fading this hat in my drop list video, but a lot of people were saying that they liked it. I think I saw Fauntleroy cop one of these. I think he got it in green. The Ford logo right here also sold out. Red and white is still available. Makes sense. All white hats don't do too terribly well. And the all black is still available, which is kind of surprising. I could see this hat probably selling out within the next few days as people kind of scour the site and do the random weekend pickups. Maybe some stuff restocks. And I will say some of this stuff could restock, guys, so stay tuned. I mean, be sure to monitor supreme.com. I know Fauntleroy's Finest Discord has monitors. Soul Retriever has monitors. Plenty of other sites have restock. notifications. So if you're into Supreme and really want to stay on top of it, do your research and figure out how you can get notified when restocks go live. The Nike and Supreme Dazzle Crusher also sold out. $48, man. I maybe should have thrown this onto my cart because I feel like this is kind of hard to miss with at least resale. But anyway, I just went for the single bucket. I was tired of taking L's, but definitely would have been a nice cop because $48 is just astoundingly cheap for a collaboration. I feel like some Supreme bucket hats are like $54, $60, no collab. So pretty cool if you copped one of these Dazzle Crushers. I think you did pretty well. And then last but not least, boys, we got the Supreme Leak Tight 5-gallon bucket in white, $20, sold out. You know we copped it. We did it. We single carded a bucket. Ended up only paying $31 even with Arizona taxes, which is pretty crazy. It's super simple. It's a dumb Supreme bucket. It's hilarious. Who doesn't love this? It reminds me of classic Supreme, them putting their logo on a stupid everyday item that's actually kind of convenient and kind of handy. I don't know. I think it's one of my favorite accessories that's released in a bit, so we had to cop it. All right, now let's go to StockX and see what these items are selling for. And here we are on StockX.com, and right here you can see this ripstop pullover. Last sold for $271 in a size medium. You can see the sizes right here. Most expensive one was $309, $396 for a medium. Guys, this one was definitely one to cop for resale for sure. Black one is pretty good too. Obviously, I'm talking a lot about resale in these videos. Of course, I know a lot of people just cop this stuff to wear, myself included, but it is cool to talk about the market so you can at least understand what your item is doing, what you could sell it for, what you could trade it for, etc. That's kind of why I make these videos, just to inform you guys what Supreme items are doing. But yeah, mid 220s for the white one. Obviously the pullover in the multicolor was the best. The denim puffer vest, $250, dude. That's not too bad for a $178 retail. You can look at the asks right here. $386 for a double XL is hilarious. Let's see what the double XLs have sold for. One is sold for $369. That is crazy. Size large, we got $262. All right, looks like black is doing pretty well. I'll take a gander at natural. Little bit less, couple sales. $326 for a large, not bad at all. And then the blue denim, we got $274 ask for the large, $345 at 4:50 a.m. Again, I have yet to had anyone describe to me why these orders sell for so much more than the previous one. I don't know how StockX works. I need to contact someone at StockX, have them on the channel and ask them, you know, what's going on here? We don't get it. The mesh shirt, yeah, selling for below retail. I could definitely see that. One of these sold for $173. Let's see what the double XLs are going for. Everyone knows the double XLs go for the most. And here is that strange pricing yet again. We only have an XL for this, by the way. And then one sold for $174, $199, $169, $295, $127 a.m. It seems like it is late at night. I wonder if it has anything to do with time zones, international orders, just money laundering. I don't know. Craziness, psychomaniacs, hackers. Is it hackers? Might be hackers. The hooded sweatshirt is next from Supreme and Nike. $280 for the last sale is kind of wild for a medium too. I don't know why it keeps defaulting to medium. No sales for double XL is kind of surprising. Let's look at the larges right here. $185, $231. This guy could actually be a little bit of a sleeper. Like I said before, not selling for a whole lot above retail in all the colorways, but I think you wait until like fall winter with this fella right here. Man, you're not doing too terribly bad. It's kind of like 180s, low 200s right now. It really just depends on the size. You're gonna have some people undercutting each other, but if you have this, you can just put it on eBay, order confirmed, accept offers, stuff like that. The matching sweatpants right here. No sales. Okay, $212 for the medium. Let's see what the smalls would go for. I feel like I definitely would have copped a small if I would have got these sweatpants. Just don't need any sweatpants right now. $138 was that retail. We got kind of like high 170s, 180s. Not a lot of these are selling. Yeah, 170 or 190 for these. The small ask prices right there. No sales in the double XL. Yeah, sweatpants aren't as sought after, but it kind of makes sense. The denim shorts though, 128 retail. Okay, they have waist sizes. That's cool. That's very normal. Okay, I've wondered if you can sort by sale price. You can't though. A 34 went for 235. Let's see any other more expensive prices. A 34 went for 255. Man, a 36 went for 176. 200 bucks. Yeah, it's kind of like mid 200s. It looks like. The asks right here are 192 through about 133, 438. So we had increments of 2. I probably would have copped a 32. That is kind of my natural waist size. Maybe I can stretch to 33 for some like tighter fit pants, but since this is a baggier one, probably would have gone for a 32. The Nike track pants. Surprised I didn't look at these second, but here we go. I sale for 190 for a medium. 190 through 553. Yeah, dude, they're definitely going to sell for 553. Last sale for 300 is kind of impressive for a 138 price tag. I think a lot of people are surprised by this. There was a lot of not hate, but I would say like kind of indifference or kind of apathy towards this drop. Like people were like, yeah, it's coming out. Skip. I'm skipping this week, and I don't blame you. I mean, I more or less skipped this week. I copped the bucket, but I think people are surprised that this is actually going for what it's going for. And I think there was just a lot of people that were into the Nike Supreme drop. I think Supreme, when they collab with Nike, it brings in people that typically come around for only the shoes or maybe the box logos. They come back for the Nike collab. What do you guys think is the reason why this collab sold out in every single style? All right, the established crew neck, a couple more items left, boys, so stick around. We're almost to the very end, almost to the finish line, and we can get back to our days and back to work, etc. Okay, 184 through 300 for the asks right here. Not a ton of sales. Looks like 184 is the price listed for all of these, which is always kind of strange why people list them at the same price, but I have a theory that these are, and they kind of list them all at the same price to kind of establish a market, but not a whole lot of interest on the secondary market quite yet on these established crew necks. The Terry mesh back 6 panel is next, and hats are always a little slow to sell. The retail was about 148. Retail was 48 bucks. Last sale was 77. One actually sold for 110 at 4:11 p.m. yesterday, which that's a great sale off rip. It's not a ton if you think about fees and stuff, but it actually is not too bad. 110 is actually solid as hell. And now, if you guys didn't know, you can sell items on StockX for order confirmed Supreme drops. It gives you a certain amount of time, I think 5 days, to ship your items. So if you're wondering, you can put asks on your Supreme items, which I have done right here on the Supreme bucket. I threw up an $80 ask. I actually have it for sale on eBay as well. So if you guys want to bid on it, I can show you guys my eBay account. If you want to maybe win a Supreme bucket for lower than retail, I don't know, it's currently bid at like $29, but if we look at the sales, it's definitely the most popular item from week 10. You can see the prices have ranged all over the place. From $41 is the lowest one I can see, which that person kind of took an L, all the way up to $72, which is kind of crazy because yesterday, after I copped the bucket, I put the ask at $69, and overnight when it was still listed at 69, a couple that sold for $72. So I decided just to bump up the ask to 80 bucks because it is for sale on eBay, and I currently have some bids on it. You can see right here, this is my eBay Tricky umbrella. Follow me on eBay. I guess I'll put my eBay in the description, but you can place your bids on this item right here. And yeah, I'll ship it out to you. So once I get the bucket in, I'll do a quick unboxing, a little showcase. Not going to take it out of the package and ruin the resale value, but we do currently have this guy listed on eBay. So if you want to cop the Supreme bucket, go ahead and do so. And last but not least, guys, we have that Nike Dazzle Crusher. And I'm kind of salty I didn't cop this one in red, because look at this fella. $115 for a $58, which is not right. Once again, StockX gets the price wrong. You gotta love it. But yeah, that large XL, I am a big-headed boy, so I would have been on that large XL regardless. These are actually reselling for a pretty penny, and surprisingly, the red one is going for the most. That's kind of unexpected. You would have thought the black one would have done better. Maybe the navy one. People said, hey, we like the red one, but these other ones are going for like low 70s, actually not too far above retail. So if you missed out on these, I'd wait for a restock, but go on eBay or place some bids at, I don't know, 69 bucks. It's really not that high above retail. These people at 72 bucks, you're pretty much breaking even after shipping and handling if you single carded this. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. What did you cop from Supreme Week 10, and what are your thoughts on the overall drop? I was very pleasantly surprised on seeing how much traffic and interest there was on the actual Nike collaboration. I was just single carding the bucket yesterday for shits and giggles and was really surprised how long I was stuck in a queue, but we ended up copping the bucket, and I thought it was a decent week for being just kind of an average or below average, slower, not super hyped week. It was pretty fun. Again, reminder to subscribe to the channel, hit notifications to get up to date on every time I post. I do a weekly live stream every single Thursday for the Supreme Drop. Had a great time this week just chatting with all of you guys. Memberships available if you want to support and gain a few perks. You guys know the deal. Appreciate y'all for your continued support. It's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and butt grease. See ya.